I think for me this is my first World Cup, so just to be immersed in that environment as a kid and as a young lad coming through, I always remember watching every World Cup from '99, when it was my first one I can properly remember. So just to be immersed in that environment, to go to Japan in that culture and to witness so many different varying levels of games from all the nationalities coming together, it's going to be a hell of an experience. I think when you first start as a professional referee, you're deemed as a referee with potential, and your primary job in England for us is to referee consistently well in the Premiership. So that's the first kind of goal to achieve, and once you can get somewhere near that, you then get noticed for the European Cup. So there's a clear stepping stone progress of a pathway there. And then once you're in the European Champions Cup, you're then noticed for international matches. And I think the big difference is you don't get many chances. You don't get many chances to perform on the international stage. So when you do get the opportunities, you need to do them well. And of course, there's a bit of luck involved with that. But the bigger the occasion, the bigger the game. If you can thrive in that and actually perform well in that environment, then you stand well for better things. I think once you get to a level of a professional referee, you're expected to have excellent fitness. You're expected to have a good knowledge of the law, because that's your base role of your job. Where the good learning and the experience can teach you well is through that communication, and knowing that when we're performing on the field, especially on TV games, is that we've got millions of people in the audience that we need to guide through, and we need to explain to them why we are making decisions at times. It's not just to the players on the field, which is essential. It's not just to the thousands in the crowd, but those commentators and the people who are viewing it, from experts to new rugby watchers. We need to make sure that we're communicating in a way that everyone can understand. And that's one of the key learnings when you come through that professional environment in the Premiership, is that you learn those skills. We work a lot as a team, as professional referees, in how we can sell decisions. But more often than not, with rugby being quite a complex sport, you need to learn your own way of communicating and that own ability in making sure that people understand what you're giving. We have things now such as the foul play framework, which the general public and the media are aware of. Now, how we get to an end decision is down to how we communicate that. And I think you learn that more and more as you go. And of course, the higher profile of the game, not only does the decision have to be correct, but it has to be understandable. And you can make it understandable by communicating that very well.